Hey everyone, just going for a ride here on Thanksgiving here in the US, and just want to give an update on the 73 BMW R75/5. So yeah, a little bit different. I think I mentioned it. I put the 1000cc Seaman Rock pistons and cylinders in, and I went back to the original Bing carbs because I guess that's part of the experience. I'm more familiar with Mikunis, but I'm getting better tuning these Bings. So these are the correct Bings for this model. I had to have them shipped in from Germany. So just my challenges with this, I've been having trouble dialing in these carburetors because it still had the original breather. The breather is underneath the cover here. So basically it's a disc and a flap. I don't know if the spring-loaded flap was too weak, but it was just puking oil and mist into the right side cylinder, so I couldn't get a good plug read. I'm not doing this with a wideband sensor, the tuning. I'm doing it by old-fashioned way, reading plugs and smelling and hearing and things like that. So I had trouble getting that damn breather out, and I'll just tell you how I did it real quick. So the breather is under here. I got a slide hammer so I pulled the flap off. I just broke the flap off, took the spring out. So you're left with a disc, and there's videos on YouTube, a disc with like 3 chambers in it. And I just had some stainless steel wire, and I looped it through a bolt that I cut, and I drilled a hole in the bolt, and I got the bolt the size that goes into the slide hammer. So I basically just flattened the sides of the bolt after I cut the head off of it, drilled a hole in it, and then I just put wire into the breather and into the bolt like this, and this. And when I had like 4 or 5 wraps, I wrapped it through the loop, and then I screwed the bolt into the slide hammer, and 2 or 3 whacks, it was out. But I tried prying it. I tried using S-hooks. I tried a puller that was too big. Anyway, that worked. So anyway, that took me like 2 weeks to get that damn thing off and figure out how to do it. So anyway, so far I'm happy with this. Now I'm getting a good reading. I drove this morning on this plug. Before it was covered with oil and dirt. Now I can actually read the porcelain, and just dialing in the carbs, making it a little bit richer now that I can see what the carbs are doing as far as the pilot. So I noticed one strange thing with these Bings, that the pilot jet screw is very, very high resolution, but the fact that you don't really need to rejet after increasing the displacement is kind of weird. I know on the Mikunis and anything Japanese I've had, you can't breathe on it without having to change main jets. So the fact this is running good, and I have all the different jets, it's fine with the 135s, it's fine with the stock jetting. Yeah, go figure. So anyway, that's where we're at, and I'm going to get back to my riding. Talk to you guys later. Bye.